So when we first started, it was very much a learning process, everything we had to learn along the way.
At what stage did you decide to move to London? Was that when you already recorded or sort of demoed all the tracks, or what was the...
It's kind of, we were talking to our record label, and we'd come over in 2008 for a tour, and we had a really great time here and a really great response, and we were here for like 3 weeks, I think it was.
Yeah.
We did a couple of shows just around, and it was a really good experience for us, and we really felt like there was so much more for us here to come over, and it just kind of all worked out that way. Like, our manager's based in London, and David Costin, who recorded the album, is based in London as well, so he was like, are you gonna come over and record it? And we were just like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So it just, all the dots kind of connected and made sense for us.
What was for one of you, maybe was there a thing that you had to leave behind or sacrifice maybe to make that step?
I think that's
a lot.
Yeah, that's kind of what the whole record's about. And the name Sacrifice was so. It's good when we threw that name up, it kind of stuck straight away because it was really something that we were all feeling at the time and have been feeling. You know.
What was for you maybe a big?
You know, I don't know if you've ever spent 20 odd years in a country that you've been brought up in and lived in and been with your family and with friends and your whole support network, and then all of a sudden you just have to get up and go and live somewhere else where it wasn't as comfortable and it wasn't as certain, it wasn't it wasn't as steady and as simple and as streamlined as it would be sort of living in Sydney, living in your home life, and knowing that it all works and knowing that everything is kind of working. If something doesn't work, then you can always just go home and just work it out, you know what I mean? Whereas coming over here was a big step, and it was, we all sacrificed, a lot. Whether it was jobs or, seeing our partners or girlfriends and boyfriends and family members and best friends and
were there relations that were broken because of this step, or?
Nothing's been broken. No, it's all stronger than ever.
What was? Can you say that each of you were equally motivated to make this transfer?
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened if everyone wasn't motivated.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can do something like this, is to put everything on the line and just focus on the music and the band and not knowing what's going to happen the next day. You have to be completely motivated.
But did you have maybe then had a really like a fixed goal that, well, we're going here to want to do this?
We kind of had a bit of a plan in terms of, we're going to come over and record the album, release the album, do a bit of touring, and then sort of see how it goes. And we've ended up staying longer than we first anticipated, I think.
Because until what time you had?
We said about a year.
Okay, and how long are you already?
It's
been just over a year.
Yeah,
I guess.
And we'll probably be here for at least till the end of the year.
Because now you release the album here, you recorded it here.
Yeah.
You do some touring now. Because is there already what will happen at the end of the year? We'll move back.
No,
I think
we want to release it. Sorry, we want to release the album back in Australia, obviously, and we want to go home and see our families and our friends, which would be really nice because we haven't seen them for a while.
And it'd just be nice to tour the record as well in our home country. The thing about coming over to Europe is that we felt like. We all kind of felt this, and the label and management all kind of felt that. It's like, I think that Europe kind of understood what we were trying to do a lot quicker and a lot better than it kind of was back in Australia, where I think Australia it'll kind of follow a lot easier once the record's out in the UK and it's been out here and we put it out and it gets the responses or whatever, and we've been touring and stuff. We go back to our home country and it's kind of gone from there, and then you come back down and you release the record and you release it here again. So